Hey guys, so this is kind of a video I'm doing just kind of off the bat. I wasn't necessarily thinking I was going to do this video, but I gotta admit, like, this is actually something that's really gotten to me. And with YouTube, and I understand a lot of people kind of sit around and talk about like one thing or another, and everyone can have their opinions about clickbait or how, just trying to drawing people in just to get views and everything. And for me personally, I feel like that's fine. If you want to do that, that's absolutely fine. I don't necessarily think it's the best thing you can do, but it's really hard just to kind of consider one thing or another in terms of, oh, this is right or this is wrong and everything. I feel like everyone has their own moralistic ideas about what is right to put out there and what is wrong to put out there, and that's fine. But there are certain places where I draw the line just myself, and this happens to just be one of them. So on the screen you could see here, and I was going to record it and just do my reaction to basically the quote-unquote official teaser trailer to Saw Legacy coming out this October. First of all, this is bullshit. This is complete bullshit, and you see there it has nearly 70,000 views in the last 9 days. If you check out the comment section, people are freaking out. It looks like I didn't think they were really going to do this. Oh my god, this is the real trailer. It's so realistic and everything. And guys, this is bullshit. First of all, Lionsgate hasn't even officially announced Saw Legacy yet. It's kind of rumored. It's kind of all over the place. But guys, this account, Saw Official, has been kind of inactive before this for the last 5 years, before basically this upload. It barely has any uploads. It has less than 1,000 subscribers, and it is the only place which this trailer actually has showed up and everything. Now, not to say that this trailer doesn't have some good fan-made kind of concept art where it could trick certain people into thinking that yes, this is the right thing, but I just want to kind of point out a few things here that are easily seeable and just kind of detected in their own right. So first of all, this trailer, when you watch it, goes in and it shows basically the final events of Saw 3D, which was, touted as the final chapter for the series. And personally, if you know anything about the series, if you are a familiar or even a fan of the series at all, or you should know from one degree or another that basically that's not how they sell the films. They don't necessarily sell these films, or I'm not saying they won't sell the film like this. I'm not saying that they're going to figure out a new and innovative way to sell these films, but the Saw franchise does not sell the films based off pre-existing knowledge. At some point it was usually, and as it kept going on, it became more and more about the spectacle, not necessarily the story. The story was more for the fans. So that's, to me, like, this is something that is completely, like, right off the bat, like, this is a little bit iffy. I don't think this is going on. I don't think that this is actually a real trailer. Just finding it on YouTube, I don't think this is a real trailer. You see on the screen here this Lionsgate thing that just flashes by. This is a dead giveaway, in my opinion. If you're familiar with Lionsgate, if you're familiar with how they kind of show their logo in terms of certain movies, I'm not sure if they've stopped this Easter egg. It's been a while since I've seen a straight up horror film from Lionsgate, but they have a little Easter egg where they do gritty, kind of looking, very mechanical looking things that kind of look dark and gritty, all that stuff for horror movies. And for everything else, they have like the bright, sunny, shiny thing. This is the bright, sunny, shiny image. And for me personally, like, that's totally not true. That's just not true. This is like right there. With the way that they've handled this franchise up until this point, that is not true. That's just complete and utter. This is complete and utter bullshit. And I hate the fact that somebody has put this up there and kind of told people exactly that this is Saw Legacy, the first trailer and all that. First of all, guys, like I said, less than 1,000 subscribers. Look, you could do this if you want. You could do this if you want and show people and do this if you want. That's fine. I don't necessarily judge you or one thing, but you could title it, but at least put something about, at least put something in there to indicate that this is kind of a fan-made fan-made project or something. I I don't necessarily understand why anyone does this in order to get, in order to do anything. If you look at this guy's kind of thing, he's putting everything on here just to make it seem as official as possible, just to get people's clicks. And I'm not saying, honestly, I don't know one way or the other. This could be the official Caesar trailer got leaked or whatever. I highly doubt it, because if it was, I would imagine people like Bloody Disgusting and Shock to Drop and all the other horror sites would be covering this. It would be big news, you guys. Saw Legacy is going to be the 8th film in a franchise that basically not only rejuvenated the horror franchise back in 2004, but started its own subgenre. This is something that I just don't really understand why people would fall for this, but I understand. You have someone who's doing the best they can to trick you and get your opinions out there just blatantly, terms like, oh, the official trailer and what's going on here, like blah, 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 blah. And, last thing I want to show you before I stop this video, because I'm just basically ranting at this point. I don't usually get mad at this stuff. Honestly, I don't. But this is just, like I keep saying, this is just something that I find really irritating. In terms of like blatant lies, this is blatantly lying to us. And if you look here, I'll show you on the screen here about the official Lionsgate's page. First of all, if this was an official trailer for the film, do you not believe that Lionsgate would actually put this on their official YouTube channel instead of, sitting around and basically posting nothing but La La Land trailers for the last point? Now, to be fair, the last thing we could see is they're starting to repost the Saw trailers the last 2 months. They've been reposting the Saw trailers. So maybe we're going to start seeing a trailer sometime here in the next couple months. Personally, I don't necessarily think we're going to see anything until Comic-Con. Saw doesn't usually take a whole lot of time to promote, but the movies have been away for 7 years. So maybe they might give us something in the next couple months. But honestly, guys, this is something that I think a lot of people should stay away from. There's nothing wrong with speculation. There's nothing wrong with kind of suggestive titles just to get people in, or all this other stuff. But sitting there and saying and making everything look like you have the official trailer, and it's a good trailer. I'm not gonna say it's bad trailer, but doing everything to get those clicks, and it's obviously not even really working for them. This is outrageous. Guys, like I said, I don't necessarily hate clickbait one way or the other, but please do not be fooled by this, guys. There's so much amazing people working on this film. It's going to look so polished and so clean. And Lionsgate, if they know how to do anything, they know how to market the hell, very cheaply market the hell out of a Saw film. I can guarantee you it's been 7 years, but they have not forgotten how to do that, and they will put up something much more epic than this, much more entertaining than this, and we're just going to have to wait and see. Hopefully in the next couple months, hopefully really soon, hopefully they just start, announcing this stuff and actually starting to build like a year-long campaign. But like I said, I'm waiting for Comic-Con. That's what Peter Berg said about back in 2015, that he would really like to bring them in 2014. Peter Berg came in and said he would really like to show everyone like some footage and show they're very confident back in 2014, maybe in 2015 or 2016. Now it's going to be 2017, but that's just the way life works. So guys, please just let's be very patient. Let's be very patient with them. They're going to give us something awesome, and I really hope so. But this is not true. This is not real. And if this is real, I'll eat my words, but it's not real. All right, I'm telling you right now, this is not real. And I would really hope that you guys would not pay attention to this, because personally, it gets on my nerves. It gets on my nerves more than anything that you can even begin to imagine. This stuff is just... So anyway, guys, sorry to kind of go on and more of a rant video than anything else. Like I said, I wasn't necessarily going to do this, but personally I just felt like I had to, just because I see a lot of people in this comment section going, oh, this is the real trailer, and people are posting about it, these third wave movie sites that don't do any research other than, oh yeah, this is going to get clicks, or this is going to, like, just untrustworthy news sources, untrustworthy news sites and everything else. So personally, let's just wait and see what they give us. and I'm sure it's going to be awesome. But anyway, guys, please, thank you for listening. Please make sure to rate, comment, and subscribe, and follow me for more Saw content going forward. I will be covering the news and stuff as I see it and as it drops and everything. And if you want to get it even quicker, please make sure to go check out reputable news sources like Bloody Disgusting or Shock Till You Drop and all these other places that will be covering that in the future. But until then, guys, I hope you all have a good day. Bye.